mission was launched in close cooperation with the African Union, the United Nations and other relevant partners, and in particular the United States, in support of the implementation of the Transitional Federal Charter and the Djibouti Agreement. In addition to its counter-piracy maritime operation, UNAFOR Atalanta, the European Union has adopted a broad set of measures encompassing the political, economic, security and humanitarian dimensions to promote peace and stability in the region.
Uganda got involved in Somalia way back in 1994 when we first thought about the UNISOM mission. But the training was started in 2007 after the first contingent of AMISOM was deployed in Mogadishu. And the reason was that we think building capacity for the Somali transitional federal government is the more sustainable way of building security in that country, so that people in that country can be in charge of their affairs and the mission will get out as soon as they are ready.
I came here to learn military skills. My aim and objective is to go and defend my country, Somalia.
My name is Camilo Martinez Gaude. I'm captain of the Spanish Army. I'm here working with the Somali as the chief of the NCO, that is the non-commissioned officers module, and also for the infantry module. My function is to coordinate the 9 different teams that were involved in the training of the NCO non-commissioned officer Somalis, and it was the first phase. And now the last month is to coordinate also the 4 different teams that are working in the infantry module. The evolution of the Somalis has been very good. They are improving a lot. We started from the scratch. It was starting from zero. They didn't know anything about training, and now I think that they are able to command section and platoon level. So this is something that really makes us happy. Different European teams. We have always some little different points of view, but finally we are working always in the same direction.
I am Captain Basoulet from French Army, and I am the junior officer training team leader. I was in position in Djibouti, where France have a French regiment, and we came from Djibouti with all my trainers, who trained 35 junior officers. So these trainees will be the future officers of the Somali National Army. We train them, first of all, at basic skills, combat skills, but navigation, communications, any basic skills as literature or mathematics.
I'm First Lieutenant Wietzis from the German Armed Forces. I'm the module leader of the communication training for the Somalis. So we teach them to use radio communication means properly for for proper and secure communication in Somalia. As a team leader for the Special Module Communication, I'm responsible for organizing and observing the communication training with my 6 trainers. A lot of nations take part in this mission, and here on one place the behavior, the traditions and how the people work, it's of course different between the nations, and that's for me very interesting. In my opinion, it's a very positive development within the Somalis, because they have a high motivation on the training. They want to learn a lot. They know how important it is to be a good trained soldier. Most of them told me that they want to have their own people, that they want to secure Somalia.
My name is Abdulrazak Abdul Mohammed Sheikh, and my nationality is Somali. I am a soldier. My level is a junior officer. I wanted to come here to learn different skills, and I wanted to get back my country, and I wanted to lead the soldier of Somalia and fighting, how to contact the enemy and how to defend, and everything I learned here.
I am Álvaro García Esteban. I come from Spain to help Somali people to instruct and train the future Somali NCOs. The way in which our work day by day happens here at the beginning was a little difficult, because the Somali soldiers came here without any kind of discipline, and the first day was very difficult to learn how is the step to become a soldier from being a civilian, and 2 or 3 weeks of time it was necessary to get into all the people into the idea of being a Somali soldier. And then when all these things were clear for them, the training was quite good. Step by step and day by day they realize that they are improving a lot. I wake up and I raise from my bed, I think, okay, my daughter has been lucky to has been born in a democratic country with all the facilities, so perhaps one day she's going to forgive me to stay away 6 months, because I am helping the future Somali people to stay in a good government in a democratic country.
Ugandan security forces, AMISOM and African Union have the overall lead in the training. Following an invitation by the Ugandan government, our mission has contributed to enhance and complement what is essentially an African effort.
Right. We believe that the solution for piracy lies on land. If the transitional federal government gets in charge of the entire country, then the pirates will have nowhere to hide.
I'm Capitan Vincenzo Tosco, and I am Italian Army. My job in this mission is Italian team leader of MIEDA team. MIEDA, what means Mine Improvised Explosive Disposal Awareness. The response of the Somali soldiers is very, very good for me, for my idea. When I look inside the area of the Somali, I learn how it's possible to appreciate the little things, not the machine, not the big house, but the little things.
I'm Staff Sergeant Eduardo Montinhos. I belong to Portuguese Army. I was in the FIBWA, is fighting in build-up areas. We start the FIBWA training giving them some introduction of what is fighting in build-up areas, describing the different build-up areas. They can find the small cities, big cities, megalopolis, and after that we will start with individual skills. We will train them individual skills, and after that they pass to section level and platoon level.
My name is Hussein Ali Hassan Arsu. Secondly, my nationality is Somali. I come from Somalia. I wanted to protect my country. When I come here, I cannot understand the fighting, but now I know all the fighting.
I am Lieutenant Mauro Giaconella, Italian Army Medical Service, and I am the Chief of Module, Combat Life Saver Module for EUTM Somalia in Uganda. I coordinate my trainer. I have 3 trainers in this module and 24 trainees, and my role is to coordinate and teach the trainees about the combat lifesaver approach and the emergency care approach and treatment in the battlefield. I'm proud for the good feedback by my trainees. It's the most important for me.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Francisco Duarte from the Portuguese Army. Yes, we have 2 different challenges. We have the challenge of having in here different countries from Europe, and we have the challenge of working with the Ugandan people. That is quite nice people and supportive. And at the same time, you know that all of you are making a good effort, a big effort, to support the Somali people. We are working together with several partners, so it's not a standalone mission. But the most important, of course, we cannot change the world. But at least with these Somali soldiers that we have in here, if our trainers can change their minds in a way that they can understand better what is the importance of their mission, at least we can change a little bit a piece of Somali environment.
We are proud as EUTM to have had this interface between us and the various forces from the European Union.
Throughout the whole training process, we promoted trainees' awareness of the laws of armed conflicts, including the protections of civilians, human rights, including rights of the child, and gender issues with a view to reflecting those of European standards.